Hello, family. Welcome back to Faith Over Fear Friday. Today we're walking through what I like to call the Hall of Faith. Hebrews 11, right? It's a list of names, but it's a record of people who dared to believe God when no one else could see what they saw. Faith is what we need to grab a hold of. So, with that said, faith is the evidence of unseen reality, guys. So Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is the substance of the things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen," right? When I break down words like faith over and over, you've heard me again if you've been listening through the Strongs, means a firm persuasion of conviction rooted in trust. Now, sometimes I tend to give a layman's term to help people to understand the meaning better. Faith speaks, it moves, and builds what is believed. Hello, action, right, guys? So the story walking through the Hall of Faith goes this way, and I love this, and you've probably heard it mentioned in many other ways, but this is how our team broke it down. By faith, Noah built an ark when rain never even fell upon the earth. By faith, Abraham left everything familiar, trusting a voice that said, "Go." By faith, Sarah received strength to conceive when logic said, "You're too old." By faith, Moses walked away from the riches of Egypt, choosing the reward that only heaven could give. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell, not by might, not by power, but by obedience and by faith. So by faith, also, Rahab, a woman with a past, found her name written in the lineage of grace. These were ordinary people who refused to live limited by what they could see, guys. Right? Right? They didn't always understand how or know what it was going to look like, but they trusted who? God, right? And that's what makes faith powerful. So, it's not faith in the outcome. It's faith in the one who promised it, right? Here's some encouragement for you today. You may not be holding the promise yet, but faith is what carries you until it manifests. Praise the Lamb of God. When doubt whispers it's too late, faith answers God's timing is perfect. When fear says you can't do it, faith says I can do all things through Christ. So Hebrews 11:39 says these heroes obtained a good testimony through faith, even before they saw the fullness of what was promised to them. That means your story's not over. You're still writing your own chapter in the Hall of Faith, guys. So don't step back or throw up your hands. Don't let fear define your finish. The same God who spoke to them is speaking to you right now, saying, keep believing. So in closing, I like to say declarations. Ready? Let's go. Faith isn't just believing for the unseen. It's becoming proof that God is real to those who are watching and listening. When you live by faith, your life becomes the evidence. Right? Guys, that's going to end our Faith Over Fear Friday. Today, if that encouraged you, share it with a friend in need. And remember, until next time, stand firm, keep trusting, and always partner with Him. You'll never go wrong if you do. We'll see you next week.